Hey everybody, this is Robin at Rose's Liberty. I'm out today working on the raised beds. I was out yesterday reestablishing the tunnels, and I noticed what a mess I had, so I came out today to clean up that mess a little bit. But first I wanted to go over, I received another seed order, and this one is from Baker Creek, ordered on the 31st of December, and they arrived on the 10th. So I wanted to show you these. I have different varieties of compared to what I've ordered elsewhere. So the first one is a orange hat tomato, and the first four I'm going to show you are all a smaller dwarf variety, and that is so you can put more into a smaller space. If you're just in a yard or on a balcony or something like that, or you're just using containers, you want to have plants that are adapted to that environment. So the first one I ordered was an orange hat tomato, and this says on the back the extra dwarf bush plants grow just 6 to 9 inches tall. So that's one I picked up or ordered. The next is a micro tom tomato. Now last year I had a lot of tomatoes over on this side, and they just went wild when I had my shoulder surgery. The Cherokee tomato was wonderful as far as tons and tons of tomatoes on the plants that I had. However, I had a blight hit it. I had squirrels eat them. They were delicious what I did eat, but it took up a lot of space, and as well as the peppers that were in that bed, everything took up a lot of space for the amount of yield. And I'm trying this year to change what I'm planting in order to grow more varieties or just more food in general in that space that is normally taken up by these huge plants. So I'm trying to downsize the individual plants and get more food per bed. Basically, my beds are 8 feet long by 4 feet wide, and I have 4 in the kitchen garden, which is right here, and then I have others in the yard over there, and I have tons of containers, and then what's out front. All right, to continue on, this honey nut squash, and that says 100 days, a mini butternut, one of the best tasting squash of all time. That's what they're saying there. Now I tried to grow squash a few years ago. I had great success initially, and we had so many we couldn't give them away. I mean, there were so many. Started donating some, but it was just a lot. So if we use a smaller variety, I'm the only person in the family that really eats butternut squash. I absolutely love it, but I'm the only one eating it. So once again, I want to have some squash, but not tons of squash. So hopefully those will be a little bit smaller, or that's what it says, it'll be smaller. So the next one is a tiny Haydu. I'm thinking Haydu. Bok Choy. And that one again is supposed to be extra dwarf heads of this miniature Bok Choy. So we have the vitamins, the greens, but you don't have the huge plant. So hopefully that'll be good for a container. And I know I'm not pronouncing that right. So the next one, that was the first 4. Those are all kind of dwarf plants. I ordered this mountain mint. I love mint, so I've ordered that one. See what the flavor is like compared to peppermint or spearmint. The Blue Monday sage. I cannot wait to get this growing. I've had great success right here with sage. Right here. Okay. 2 years ago, they flowered very nicely. Last year when I had surgery, the weeds got in there and completely choked them out, so they did not flower. But it was absolutely beautiful. It kind of reminds me of lavender, which I absolutely love. So I like the sage because it gives me that color, the blue, and then plus I like to eat sage. So we'll see how this one goes. This looks like a beautiful color. Once again, it's kind of a purple, so I can't wait to try that. The next one is Indian coriander. I did a lot of research on coriander versus cilantro several months ago. If it's in the seed form, it's coriander. If it's the green leaf, it's cilantro, right? Simple. So I really wanted to try a different variety. I have been using the slow bolt. I had a pot right here and one over there, container, and I wanted to try something else, so there you go. And then they usually give you a free packet of seeds. So this is the Merlot lettuce. That was the free one that I received this time. So I can't wait to get that in the bed and get started on that. So that is my second seed haul for the year. It's only 8 packs. Like I said, I'm using the dwarf varieties for the most part. That's why I ordered different ones, and I want to put as much food this year into a tiny space as I can. So that is my seed haul number 2 for 2022. All right, we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.